And it was at that point that I said, somebody has to speak up about the industry. It's an absolute privilege to be here to share my story. As Britta mentioned, I've been working in the fashion industry for over 3 decades. Worked my way up from an assistant buyer through to a buyer and many other roles within the industry. And what I've found over the years of working there is the same systemic behaviours that exist. And it's sort of accepted that that's what the industry's like, that we behave in a particular manner, and it's accepted. And back in 2016, I had a particularly harrowing experience, and I have to try not to get emotional about this. But anyway, it culminated in a breaking point, and it pushed me to a point where I didn't really want to be here anymore. And so as a result of that, I decided to leave the industry, to leave buying, and vowed and declared I would never go back into that again because of the impact that it had on me. And you know, it was like 25 or 30 years of experience of different things, and then this particularly harrowing experience that pushed me to that brink. So I left the industry and I didn't work in it for the next 2 years. I didn't even work at all. It was so devastating, the impact that it had. And then it wasn't long after, it was about 2.5 years after that, a friend of mine in Melbourne was going through something similar to what I'd gone through. And it was at that point that I said, somebody has to speak up about the industry. Somebody has to raise the awareness of what it's doing to people and the impact that it's having. And so I decided to start Mind Your Fashion. And at that time, it wasn't a charity, it was just somebody to be a voice, to speak for those who feel like they can't speak out about the behaviours of the industry. And then after a certain period of time, about 12 months, decided for it to be a charity. So we turned it into a not-for-profit. And we are on a quest to take the messaging out there to the world, because this is a global issue. This isn't just unique to Australia. This happens everywhere, the behaviours of the industry and what it does to people.